hot in here. Morning, everybody. Ooh, my car is really hot. Turn that heat down. It is, what is it today? It is 36 degrees out here. I'm in a bad spot. Hang on. Gotta try to turn the corner. You may be noticing that I'm very, very red. That is because I was in a tanning bed yesterday and it just completely scalded me. Yeah, I'm very red right now. And the bad thing is, I have to film a movie today. So we're here looking like a lobster and I have to film today. So that's not cool. But it is what it is, right? Better than being super pale, I guess. But good morning to everybody that is watching. I'm just really embarrassed. That's why I'm so red. Good morning, good morning. But yeah, so we're gonna be on the set of The Broken Vessel today. It's a new movie that I'm filming where I play White Boy Chad is my it's my name on the script. White Boy Chad. And in this particular movie, good morning. In this particular movie, I steal some money from some bad guys, and let's just say that if I don't pay them back the money, then I'm gonna have to pay the consequences. And I think it's gonna be on Tubi. That's my first guess. This is a Tubi movie. He hasn't really told us yet where it's gonna be played. It's definitely not gonna make it in theaters, I don't think. So, but today I will be begging for my life in a chair, tied up to a chair. So, oh man, I put some vitamin E wannabe oil on my skin, trying to see if that would soothe some of the burning. Might have made it look worse. I look weird. I look oily and burnt. I look like a tourist. I look like a tourist now. But hell yeah. It's been a minute since I've gone live. I've been working so much on this script. Like, we've been doing meetings and Zoom meetings just back and forth and FaceTiming, and we've been doing a lot of stuff when it comes to this movie. Like, it has been a lot. Y'all hear that really crappy noise? That's just my car sputtering. It's trying to hang in there, so am I. We're past that. Let's see. Let me grab this phone. It's hard for me to read. That's a weird question. No, I don't think so. Do. Yeah. So we're just driving. I've got to go to church to the first service this morning. So going to church a little bit earlier than usual. I got to film at 1 o'clock. So usually my church gets out around 1 o'clock. But it's all good. Let me see what you said. Good morning. Why do whites tan? I don't understand the reasoning, especially if it can be dangerous. Best of luck with your acting. Morning. Aloe vera helps with burns. Blessed Sunday all. Good morning. Have a good day. Well, I mean, the reason I tan, and you're right, it is very dangerous. I don't like being super white. Like, I don't like pale skin, which, you know, I do have sun damage to my skin. I have broken capillaries. There's one on my face already, and I believe that is especially from sun damage because, you know, I'm a carpenter, so I've been building houses for 12 years. And one thing I just now started incorporating into my daily routine when I'm working is sunscreen in the summertime. But up until this past year, I went 12 years in Texas with no sunscreen. And it gets like to 118 degrees at its hottest, in August. And now I'm starting to realize, like, that's really stupid to not be wearing sunscreen. I mean, I will be redder than this and be burnt and then go out the next day and burn even worse. But it'll turn into a really, really nice tan. But yeah, it's kind of stupid. But I think personally, I look better tan. When this turns into a tan, like, I'll probably only use this tanning bed like once every week and a half. Like, I used to do it like once a day, but the one I got in yesterday, it's so severe. I did not expect this. And it's like an all over tan, so every part of me is hurting really bad. It hurts to sit here in the seat, if you know what I'm saying. So I've never had any of that happen, but yeah, it's a first. So we're really stupid. But you gotta do it the right way. Yesterday I didn't do it the right way. I didn't put on any tanning, whatever, lotion or whatever. I've never done that. But I think I will next time because it has some sunscreen in it. So I think you'll tan rather than burn. So, and I didn't wear the goggle things. I was like, hey, do you have the goggles? And they're like, no, we're all out. And I was like, okay. I guess I'm just not going to wear any. What the hell? Which is a stupid idea to do. Don't do that ever. That was really dumb. I'm just over here like, trying to close my eyes really tight. And, yeah, it can damage your eyes. Don't be stupid as Joe. Don't do what Joe would do. What kind of question is that? Snow, right? Activist for blacks loving ourselves as is do the same. Yeah, that's true. Love your pale white skin and sunblock always. I'll try. Damn phone won't stay. Oh no, I got oil on the camera, I think. Oh no. Hold on. Some people, damn it, my hands are so slippery. I'm just gonna hold it. Trying to put it up in the phone thing, and it's just slipping and sliding out of my hands. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot about me that people don't know, which I've tapped into a little bit of it. This is like also the first year that I've really been trying to dig deep into loving myself and figuring out how to do that. Because in high school I dealt with a lot of depression and stupid stuff like that, and I have a lot of scars on my body from that time where I absolutely hated myself and my appearance. And it's almost like I don't want people to feel that, and go through that. But it's like, at the same time, you're right. I gotta learn to love myself too. So thank you. Appreciate that. What's everybody doing this morning? It is Sunday. I'm pretty excited to go and get to church, give the Lord some praise today. And I love going to church, man. Church is exciting. When I was a kid, I hated it. I hated church. I didn't know the Lord, but when I turned 15, I walked into a church on my own because I was seeking God for myself for once. My family had stopped going, and I was, like I said, dealing with a lot of depression during that time, and I was seeking God, and I walked up into a church myself, and that's when I found the Lord, as they say, and I became a Christian, and I got saved. So it's pretty awesome. So this is a good thing, good idea to do live while driving. Be careful. No, it's not a good idea. Not a very good idea. That's why I'm trying not to look at the camera as little as possible. Actually, I should probably set it back up here. That's probably better. Oh, how do I? My hands are all over the place. But when I get on the set today, I hope they're not like, dude, what the heck happened to your face? You're burnt. My chest everywhere is just burnt. They might be like, man, you look bad. You can't film today. And the thing is, I had no idea we were filming today. I didn't get word that it was my time to film until last night at 9 p.m. Somebody was like, hey, you got to film tomorrow. And I'm like, thanks. Nobody told me that. I'm burnt. But it's all good. I chose to do this, so. But a fun fact, my pastor is actually running for president in 2024. He's on the polls, or whatever you call that. He's running for president. So, kind of cool. I don't know if I should say his name, but, it's something. I doubt he stands a chance, really. Oh yeah. In response to that question, have I ever been called that word? Yes. Many, many times, and in fact, the first time I got called that was when I was like 6 or 7 years old by somebody in my family. That was the first time I had ever heard that phrase, and then a few people in my family were like, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that your whole life from other white people and people that don't support that, and they're like, you better make up your mind if this is something you want to do. If you want to pursue that, ethnicity of women, this is what some people are going to be calling you. And, even in school, I would have friends. Actually, my best friend, he's not my best friend anymore, of course, but he called me that one time, and this girl had just broke up with me. My first girlfriend had just broke up with me, and I wanted her back, and I was still in love with her, whatever. We were like 14 years old, and he was like, all you do is sit around and cry over that. And man, let me tell you, when he called her that, I jumped to my feet and I beat the shit out of him right in my living room on the couch. He was sitting on the couch. I beat the shit out of him. And he started crying and called his mom and dad, but I got no business hanging out with people like that, and he deserved that. So yeah, it's offensive, because I take it as, it's not so much offense to me, it's that you're calling my woman this word is what you're referring to her as. So I used to take offense that they were trying to offend me by calling me that, but I'm more offended that they're referring to black women as that. And if somebody calls me that, I will fight them. I will. And I don't care who it is. I have fought family members. Because of that word, I have gotten to a fight with a family member. And I got the shit beat out of me, but at least I fought. I'm not going to back down from what I believe. So I stand up for what I believe. Even if I know I'm going to get my ass whooped, I'm still gonna hit you. Yeah, my girlfriend is doing good. We're still together. We're coming up on 4 years that we've been together now. 4-year anniversary will be in February. So doing very good. Living life and working hard, trying to make it, and trying to meet new people in the movie industry in Dallas, and trying to see how I can make my book into a movie. Maybe they have a better way of doing it. I was gonna do it myself, but I'm like, well, let me just keep meeting some directors and maybe pitch the movie to them, and we can use better equipment and stuff, Morning, Gabby. I'm in a mirror. My mantra: treat yourself like someone you love. Life can be brutal. Your experience. That honestly saved me also. I wish great week ahead. Wow. That's awesome. Glad God saved you. Hey, real quick, guys. And I gotta pull over here in a second and read these comments, because it's not safe to live and be reading comments. So let me put this up for a second. I'm about to pull over here in a minute. What is going on with my screen, man? It's terrible. But I was driving the other day, and I was a little too close to this car in front of me. And one reason you should not drive close to people, there was a pothole on the highway that was like 2 foot wide. I don't know how long or whatever, but it was like 8 inches deep, like literally like this deep on the highway. And man, he had to be going like 80. I was going like 70 right behind him. And he hits the pothole so hard that it breaks his axle on the front left side. And then I have no time to react, because it's just within a second or two. And I can't jump into this. It's in the far right lane, so I can't move over. I'm going to hit the guardrail. I can't go to the left because there's a car beside me. So I hit the guardrail I hit the pothole head on. That would be bad. Hit a guardrail head on. I wouldn't be here. Hit the pothole head on, and it hit. All right, sorry, somebody was calling me. I'll have to call them back in a second. They might keep calling, I don't know. I hit the pothole so hard that it blew both of my tires at the same time, going 70 miles an hour. I had 2 blowouts simultaneously. And the lady in front of me pulls over, I pull over, and then like 3 or 4 cars behind me hit the same pothole, and then they all blow their tires, one after the other. Like boom, 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 and everybody's having blowouts. And all these 18-wheelers are trying to swerve, and everybody's laying on their horns, and it's like, what the heck, dude? So it was a bad day. I'll just say that. Wow, I'm really red now. It was a really, really crappy day, but the Lord came through. I had to make my way, and I was in Oak Cliff, and I had to pull over on the highway, and I had to drive up this hill, and it was freezing cold. It was raining, and trying to go up the hill or whatever. And me and Justin just putting along through the streets of Oak Cliff, just looking for a tire shop. we're just like going 2 miles an hour because we don't want to shred the tire too bad. Oh, you're welcome, Tams. No problem. What's up, Rosemary? From New Jersey. I went to New Jersey once last year. I don't even know how I would react. It's called the N-word to my face. I would probably cry. I've honestly never seen a racist in person. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've dealt with so many. I mean, I got a lot of family that's from Georgia, and I'll just say this: they do not support my choice in women. And they've made that very clear to me, and I have nothing to do with them. Cut them off. All my cousins, my uncle, who has since passed away. You know, when I was a kid, and I was, you know, obviously. Well, anyway, I will have to get back on here later, guys. I'm pulling up at my destination. My girlfriend's got to hop in the car, so I don't want to. You know. But I will talk to you later, guys. Thank you all for watching. See y'all later. Bye-bye. Sorry I had to end it this way.